Hey guys, Steve with Eichmann Krav Maga. I'm going to give you guys a quick word on bag work. Some of you guys during isolation may have a bag like this or a hanging bag at home, or may have someone that you're training with that's going to hold heavy pads for you. So that's great if you have that. If you are working a heavy bag at home, I'm going to give you an overview of 6 different ways you can use this. They're all rather different and they have different goals. So I want you guys to keep this in mind. And then in future videos, we'll be breaking down each of these types, maybe 2 at a time, okay? So, for the purpose of this exercise, I'm just gonna use this bag right here. Let's start with something super basic, all right? Once you warmed up, once you get into your bag work, think about what you want to achieve with this drill. What are you trying to achieve? If I want to work power, I want to work speed, I want to work precision, and endurance, just some cardio, think about that first. A lot of people just have the idea to walk up to a bag and start smashing away at it. You know, look, I made the bag swing back and forth violently, or look, I almost knocked it over. That's great, but that's not really a plan, and that's not really having an idea of what it is that you want to achieve with that drill. All right? So a basic one that you can do is start with a nice cardio drill. So I know that that's my center line. This is where I'm going to be. I just want to start working my different techniques without slowing down, without stopping. You don't have to go super fast. Set yourself a clock. It could be an egg timer, it could be your buddy with a stopwatch, whatever it is, and say, okay, I want to start easy, I want to do 60 seconds of nothing but continuous movement. Fine. But the rule is, if you're going to do that, make sure when you're striking, you're moving, you're throwing kicks, doing knees, and you're not allowed to stop or hesitate, okay? So it looks like this. I'm not going to do full 60 seconds for the sake of expediency, but I'm just going to start right here. I'm going to start, there'll be someone manning the stopwatch, beginning. I'm not doing it super hard. I'm not throwing full power. I'm not throwing I don't have to throw a bunch of different crazy techniques, jumping techniques. I'm just throwing my hands. I'm not trying to knock the bag down. I'm not seeing how strong I am. I just want to move. I want to keep moving. I want to improvise. See what techniques flow from one side to the other, right? And then once I'm doing that type of thing, stop, time, I rest. And you tell yourself beforehand how long my intervals are going to be. So I'm going to do, let's say, 60 seconds, then a 2-minute rest. Or I'm going to do 60 seconds and a 30-second rest. And I'm going to do 4 of those. All right? And that's my workout. So consider that your marathon. Your marathon. You were getting to a nice little high. So you were striking, working on your breathing, and you're working on flow. Not only does this give you good cardio, but it's working flow. I know that after I do this, I'll probably set up to do that, which sets me up for this, which sets me up for, you're working on how things are strung together in red set fashion. Okay? Good, that's one way. Another way to do this is that instead of doing a sprint as the race that you want to do, think about doing a marathon. Now you're going to do a sprint. So the previous one was a marathon, you know? But now I'm going to do a sprint. So I say to myself, okay, I'm going to do punches to this area for 30 seconds, as fast as I can. All right? You may have someone counting how many you do. You certainly aren't counting. You're just going at it until someone says time. Then I'm going to rest, then do it again for 20 seconds. Then I'm going to rest, and I'm going to do it again for 10 seconds. So that, again, it's still interval training, except that in the first one, more about flow, taking your time, getting loose, right? Building cardio that way. And this is going to be just about blowing yourself out. So let's say I have my friend with the stopwatch. He says go. Now I'm going to start here. So I'm going to just smash away as fast as I can. Maybe I can say, okay, can I do it faster? Sure, I'm going to do it faster next time. Okay, I rest. I'm gonna give myself some time. I mean, just give me someone with a stopwatch. I can just set my phone up and set it with an alarm to let me know when those 20 seconds are up or whatever. Try to go faster. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're just blowing yourself out. All right? Good. Gas yourself. You don't have to do that. Oh my God. Well, then obviously we're gonna have to work at that. You know? I did 30 seconds of this, and how tired am I? How do my hands feel? How do my arms feel? That might be something you need to work on. See, but those two things are different, okay? So you have your marathon and your sprint. Let's move on. a bag like this can also work for power training. Now, when you see people practicing power training, they're not doing 30 moves at full blast, full power. Think of doing it, start with one technique. So I want to just go and advance and do that cross, all right? From here, bang. I want to do that big cross right there. That's my target. Start from here. I think about it. Was the hand positioned the right way? That I hit the right part? Was my arm able to absorb the impact? All right, that I hit the right target? That I hit the right part of my hand? How was my footwork? But you're doing power. Just looking at that, the power of that one move. I'm not in a rush to go into the very next one. All right, I'm not going hit, 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 hit. That's an endurance thing. This is not about endurance, it's about power. So I'm trying to see, maybe I have to do more of this, okay? Maybe when I advance, this is simultaneous, okay? All right, that was better. And you're able to break it down. So I'm trying to see what I need to do to achieve more power with the strike. Now you might break it down into, say, combinations. So I go, okay, I want to try bursting into 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how well I can do that. Going forward, 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm working on, just those. Very relaxed, very limber. Then here. All right, maybe I need more hips into that. Maybe the punch wasn't as good. I didn't roll my hip into the punch very well. You see, I'm not in a rush to get to the next one. I'm just analyzing power output. How powerful can I make that combination? Do the same exact thing again. All right, that's what I'm doing. Did my punch linger too long with that one? Maybe. So I'm able to do that type of thing. I like also getting a camera set up and play yourself back at slow motion. And I'm going, oh man, I'm totally dragging that leg. Oh, I didn't, pop my hips, my foot up this way. My shoulder's still back here. Didn't bring my heel up. You can spot little errors. All right. But it's purely about power, and you have these pre-packaged. These are the bits and pieces of a red set. All right, it's not you throwing 30 hits, just it was a 1, 2, 3 combo. It could just be a 1, 2 combo. All right, but it's all about power. The next one could be about bursting. So that's a skill that's innate to Krav Maga. How do I burst? That's the aggressor's face. I'm in a very unassuming stance. I'm not Karate Kid, Ninja Turtle. My hands are here. All right, right here. This is my again. Arms in, just trying to, hey, just calm down. We should get back in our cars. It's not a big deal. All right, and I want to burst. So from here, how fast I can burst and strike. So it's easy to generate power when I'm coming back here, sliding forward. It's a big cross. Great, fantastic, but that's not what I'm doing right now. I want to test my power with very quick lead leg shots and how fast I can do it. If I find myself clinching my fist a full 2 seconds before I strike, it's a dead giveaway. If I find myself loading up a kick or switching to kick, that's a dead giveaway. I'm telegraphing everything. All right? So this is also about not just power output, but strategy and soft skills. All right? How to get that first shot in, the effect of that first hit. So I'm going to test myself. Am I blading my body too much? Probably not a great idea. It's hard for me to tell somebody to stay calm if I'm treating like an angry pack of velociraptors. I'm just to calm down this way. All right? Just be here, very relaxed. One foot slightly in front of the other. My hands are up. Very unassuming way. You can even do the pantomime of the soft skills. Just talk, try to calm people down. Right there, you're exploding. If I want to move a bit further back, I want to do a quick push kick. Not super high, just stopping that leg. All right, just stopping from advancing. Or maybe a shot to the lower abdomen, stopping from advancing. From here, relax, hands are up. How powerful was that? Should I put my hips into it more? Because now since I don't have the benefit of throwing my whole body into it, I really have to be able to burst with my hips. Burst with my hips. All right, power output with very little movement, okay, in a very unexpected way. That's bursting. All right, so that's I think that's the third we've done. Let's move on. Oh, actually, I think that's the fourth. All right, we also want to work on footwork. Just because this bag is still doesn't mean I have to. All right, so we just position this bag here like this, where I have this this row of numbers. That'll be my center line. So to make sure I'm hitting the right points, I take a little bit of tape and I put the tape down this way so it's lined up with what I consider the center line. To help myself, I may also put a line here to say where that threshold would be. All right, that's my center line. And that would be my threshold when the person's now absolutely next to me. Right to my 3 o'clock right here, okay? And I can do it on both sides. I'm just really close to the wall here, so I'm not going to do it on that side. I'll just be working with this side here. Well, what does that help me do? I can work some tricky footwork here. I can start from here, and as I hit, step and move out. Now I'm over here. I want to make sure I made it to that line. From this center line here, try 1, 2, 3. And just do a few more things here. Just getting the footwork right. Now this one, instead of having this like lead, I'll do it with this one. So it'll be the same thing. I'm striking, doing whatever I gotta do, step and out. Nice little Taisabaki movement there. There it is. I'm just getting the footwork. And you can do it first without the striking. So looking at my target, switch it up, and then I can do it while I strike. 1, 2, move. Strike, strike, strike. Okay? Now, you can do that with kicks as well. And there's not just one type of movement. I don't have to necessarily step and spin. I can go bang, off to the side. All right? I could have done kick here and then switch kick to there. All right? I could have done to here and spinning back fist. I want to make sure I end up on this line. You see? I can do that spinning back fist from this leg. I'm sorry, from here, spinning back fist this way. Or switch, and I can still do a spinning back fist by just stepping this way. So I can use this bag for footwork drills. Okay? And you can do the same thing on this side, of course. So it's very important because I want to stand just toe-to-toe with someone two-dimensionally, you know, like a video game. I want to be able to go to the sides and attack from different angles. All right? You can also use this for different types of footwork drills like this. I know that at this distance, I'm not capable of striking. So I'm doing this step. All right? Advancing strike. So I just start with 1. Then I do 1, 2. So as this front foot moves, this back foot moves, my hands are moving apart. Then I'm doing that skip kick here. Then I'm doing that stepping side kick there. All right? All these different movements. Maybe I'm starting from here, strike, back, forward. So all these footwork drills are very possible with a bag, okay? You're also doing precision drills. I think that's the last one on our list, if I'm not mistaken. The precision drills are exactly that. I want to make sure that when I hit, I'm hitting the right target every time. So if I'm over here, there's the aggressor next to me, I'm enjoying the view of the ocean, whatever it is. So he's trying to pick my pocket, I have to ascertain my target out of the corner of my eye, the periphery. Bang! I hit the 10 right away, that's the knee. And if I'm here, flicking to the eyes really quick. Or back fisting, back hammer fisting, whatever it is I'm doing, I'm making sure I'm hitting the right target each and every time because I'm looking at my periphery. Or when I'm here, every time I move to take a shot to the face, I make sure I hit the same target every time. If you don't have numbers on your bag, take a piece of tape and just put a piece of tape on the pad. So I want to say, okay, this right here, about eye level, I want to make sure that as I'm here and I'm surrounded by aggressors, that's my way out. The exit's over there. I want to get past this guy. So flick to the eyes. All right, just flicking my fingers into their eyes and escaping. All right, I want to make sure I hit that target every single time. That's just a sense of your body, right? That's just proprioception. I already know that from this distance, I can see the target out of my periphery. I know that at this distance, I'll touch the number 2 with my foot if I do this. All right, I already know that. I know if I do this, that's the spot that I designated. So you're just working on having a sense of, I can hit any target quickly and accurately from any position, all right? So those are accuracy drills. So to sum up, you have the power drills with a limited amount of striking. You have bursting drills. You have the marathon drills. You have the sprinting drills. You have the footwork drills, and you have the precision drills. Those are 6 different types of drills. We will go into it in future videos, which means that I'd also like for you guys to, if you have not done that yet, go ahead and like and subscribe and make sure that you're interacting with us, because if there's something you want us to cover, write to us, all right? Whether they're comments on our Facebook or our YouTube or our emails or something you see through our website, go ahead and interact with us and we can post that up for you. And if you have any questions about something you saw today or you have a request for the future, let us know, okay? Like and subscribe and encourage family and friends to do so as well. Chances are you're the only one doing something during the isolation and you want your friends and family to get a bit more active, learn a little self-defense while they're at it. Go ahead and share that video with them and hopefully they'll like and subscribe as well, okay? Thanks a lot.